All right, good morning, boys and girls. This is for kindergarten group 1, who's working on page 67 and 68, okay? Who's working on those two pages. So first, we're going to start off on page 67, but I'm going to give a few examples before we get started on that page. So what you have to do is find the number that comes after. So I have a few numbers on the board. I have 14, 9, and 13, okay? So we're going to start off with 14. What number in the teen family comes after 14? 14. That is correct. Yes, it is 15, okay? 15, 14, 15. Now let's go over to the number 9. What number comes after 9? What number comes after 9? Yes, it is the number 10. Okay, 9, 10. Then let's go back up to another number in a teen family. What comes after number 13? What comes after 13? You should have the number 14, okay? You should have 14. 13, 14. 14 comes after the number 13. All right, so we're going to start off with number 1. Number 1 says fill in the bubble of the number that the teacher says, okay? So on page 67, look at the first blue bubble. I want you to bubble in the number 51. Bubble in the number 51 for the blue bubble. Okay, for the green bubble, bubble in the number 14. Bubble in the number 14 for the green bubble. For the pink bubble, for the pink circle, bubble in the number 27. Bubble in the number 27 for the pink circle. And for the next circle, which is yellow, bubble in the number 62. Bubble in the number 62. Alright, great job. Now let's look back at number 2. Remember, previously we did a few examples for the number that comes after. Now let's work on these problems, okay? So, what comes after the number 17? What comes after the number 17? Yes. 18 comes after the number 17. Now let's look at 14. What comes after the number 14? Yes. 15 comes after the number 14. So now I want you to finish the rest of number 2 on your own, okay? Okay, let's look at number 3. You have to write the combinations, okay? So, the first one, you have to count the dots. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 dots. So yes, you put the 5 dots on this line. Then go to the next box. Oh, there's 1 dot, okay? So put that 1 right there. So what is 5 plus 1? Remember, you use the dots to help. You add them together and that will be your answer. Yes, that is correct. 5 plus 1, that is 6, okay? Now let's go to the next one. We're just going to work on this one. I'm just going to work on this part with you together, okay? How many dots do you see in that first box? 1, 2, 3. Write the 3 right there, okay? Next, how many dots do you see here? Yeah, there are any dots at all, okay? So whatever the answer to 3 plus 0 is, that answer will go right down bottom, okay? Okay, let's look at number 4. Number 4 asks us how many dimes. Remember, a dime is worth 10 cents. So you are counting by tens, okay? You're counting by tens. So let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's count it one more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So whatever the answer is, you will write it right here on this line, okay? And lastly, number 5, I just wrote an example for number 5 to ask us, what time is it? So remember, the long hand is the minute hand, and the short hand is the hour hand, okay? So the long hand is the minute hand, the short hand is the hour hand. So let's first, what hour? Let's look at the time. Notice the short hand is pointed at the 8. So the time for this particular clock is 8 o'clock, okay? That is 8 o'clock. Okay, we're going to do one more as an example, okay? Now, the short hand is pointed at the 2, and the long hand, minute hand, is still at the 12. So what time do you think it is? What time does this clock say? That is correct. The time is 2 o'clock. So for number 5, all you have to do is write that correct time, okay? Remember, the short hand is the hour hand, and the long hand is the minute hand, okay? And once you finish that, you're going to turn over to page 68. Excuse me. So with 68, all you're doing is tracing and writing the numbers, okay? Tracing and writing the numbers from number 30 to number 49, okay? So you're going to trace it first. Then in the next box, you're going to write the exact same number, okay? All right, take your time.